Like we have people from Peru, we have people from Spain, we have people from everywhere, basically.
It's also super shallow waters in front.
Yeah.
Can you maybe tell listeners where people have to go if they want to do this or that sport?
Yeah. Right now we're in the middle of the Brouwersdam. We're gonna have a long distance race. It's called Round the Dam.
Damn. This episode is sponsored by Foilsessions. Foilsessions is the app to track your foiling sessions, whether that's pump foiling, wing foiling, parawinging, downwinding, whatever. And Jens, to promote his product, he's going to give away an Apple Watch. So make sure to follow at Foilsessions App on Instagram. Hit me up in the comments if you're interested to win a brand new Apple Watch. All right, let's get into the episode.
This is Up on Foil, the podcast for everyone flying just above the surface. Pump, carve, soar, let's foil!
This episode is also supported by SurfEars, but more on that later.
Welcome to episode number 91 of Up on Foiling podcast, where we talk all about foiling. And let me introduce us real quick. I'm Matt. I'm an average foiler. Went out here yesterday, had a good time. You're Martin from Sinderen, right?
Exactly.
You'll work here at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eager to get to know you a little bit better, and also the spot. And that's what we're here for. Maybe we get some news about what's going to happen today, 'cause it's going to be a special day.
Sure.
But first of all, how was your session yesterday? You said you go out.
Yeah, it was messy. It was a messy session.
Oh,
yeah.
what was that?
We had onshore winds on the North Sea. So, and big swell arrived, actually too big for the North Sea
Really?
conditions. So it was
Okay.
a lot of white water, very turbulent barrowing session. The session was actually really good
Yeah.
because I scored every deploy and every
Really?
start. I
Wow,
scored. So
100%.
my hairs were dry after the session.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
And the waves were very messy. Going, I had to navigate everywhere.
Yeah.
And there was no turning possible. Yeah, but it was good to end the day. You know, I've been inside all day long, helping people out to get on the water, and afterwards it's always nice to go out myself and enjoy.
Very nice.
lot
We're
of
going to
people
talk about
enjoy it.
like your work in a bit. Just
Yeah.
like that North Sea, because I was out there as well, not the same spot,
Mm-hmm.
but it is really difficult to find patterns. I'm used to probably champagne foiling, where Lake Neuchâtel is really
Yeah.
nice bumps, all aligned.
It's only one direction.
Yes.
We
And
have
here-
many directions. We get different swells, different weather types on the North Sea that create chop and
currents maybe also,
lot of
sandbanks.
currents. Yeah, it's way different from what you're used
Yeah.
to, for sure. Yeah.
Well, you get used to those situations as well. You learn these kind of patterns as well.
for sure. Yeah, actually, I am used to this kind of conditions. And a few weeks ago, we're into the sparrowing thing now.
Yeah.
So a few weeks ago, I went on the lake because over here we also have a big saltwater lake.
Yeah.
For parrowinging.
Where did you
With a
go?
strong wind.
Markham?
No, here.
Oh.
This is a really big lake with
Yeah.
really deep water.
Okay.
And if the wind is strong, you can get really good conditions. And this is actually the first time for me having lined up pure wind chop.
How is that for you?
Easy, man. It's like
Yeah.
snowboarding. It's
Yeah.
like so good.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's so fun. Yeah. So that was actually an eye opener for me.
Okay.
Because normally you always think there's only waves and rideable things on the sea. I knew you guys in Swiss are riding the better stuff or the more clean stuff.
You know, just
But when you can do
For
it on the
amateurs.
North Sea,
Yeah.
then this is like a skate park dream. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And yesterday, I also thought that sometimes I hit something. I don't know if it was
Can be
fish. Do you
Yeah,
think
or
so?
seaweed.
Yeah, it
The water
wasn't
is quite
seaweed
dirty.
because it
Yeah.
didn't kind of like break, but it like dunk, and then it continued. So
Yeah. I think that's the chop. Like
no, but it was really like kind of stopping me on soil.
then it was probably or seaweed or jellyfish.
Okay.
We sometimes have a little jellyfish, and we have a lot of seals here. But I think you didn't hit any seals.
Okay.
Fish
Okay.
there are.
Because I almost fell. It stopped so abruptly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
No,
okay.
I think it was a fish. Most probably.
But it was really cool because we're at that bay, this place. I've heard about it so much. And
Mhm.
maybe you can tell me, is that your home spot? Have you always
Yeah.
kite surfed here and foiled here?
I started with windsurfing, obviously, on the lake on the other
Yeah.
side. So to give you an idea, we're on the Brouwersdam, which is actually a dam connecting two islands. 50 years ago, there was no dam. There was just the North Sea. And on the inside of the dam, we've got a really big salt water lake, which used to be the North Sea, but now is actually a lake.
Up,
So there's no current, no tide. It's perfect to start with wing foiling or
That's
windsurfing.
Grevelingenmeer.
Grevelingenmeer, exactly.
Grevelingenmeer.
And that's where I was taught to windsurf when I was 5 years old.
Nice.
So that's 26 years ago. And I was lucky because a friend of mine, his parents owned the windsurf school over there.
Okay, oh nice.
So, and I was in class with him. So when the class was done, his dad used to pick us up. And we went windsurfing all day long.
Very nice.
So that's how my surfing life started.
Yeah.
And then I windsurfed for super long until my 17th, 18th. I'm still windsurfing, by the way. And then this job in this shop opened up for me, or I applied, and I had to learn kite surfing.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
To work here.
To work here, because we were a kite shop. Foiling didn't exist back then. And then all the new sports arrived. We started with kite foiling because the kite foils were the first ones available. Then the wing foiling came, so the kite foiling was already on the side. And then the new stuff is coming, prone foiling, everything basically.
And you do everything now.
Everything, yeah, all water sports basically. Yeah, and the area over here has flat water spots. It has bumpy spots, and it has sometimes we get really good waves.
Nice.
So it's very all round here. You can score anything you want.
That is very cool, because for me, like, kite foiling was the first real foiling thing that I did.
Foiling.
Yes.
Yeah, for me too. Yeah, it was quite difficult to learn.
Yes, I was just gonna say, because I remember when I was edging that twin tip board and then having to learn to stand on top of the foil, that was super difficult. How was that for you?
I ended up upwind all time.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't manage to get downwind.
Because of the edging as well?
Yeah, I was just kite surfing, on a foil.
Yeah.
And the foils actually the first time was even not possible to ride. The foils were this thin and the masts were 1 meter.
Yeah.
It was not accessible for normal people. But at some point, the slingshot foils came out with shorter masts and bigger areas. But I always ended up upwind, basically, because it was hard to ride downwind. I didn't get to get up on foil. I was just cruising upwind, edging, going straight in the wind, and then body dragging back to shore, basically.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
And then wing foiling came along. That was fairly easy, I presume.
Yeah, because I knew how to kite foil. I already owned wind foil.
Okay.
Just found an old windsurf board somewhere, cut the nose off, and had access to a wind foil.
Yeah.
So it was actually from the first 10 minutes I was riding up and down. Yeah. But with the first sling wing, have you ever seen that wing?
I've heard about it. I
Worse.
didn't hear good things.
After 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, you were dead, basically. It was not stable. It was very hard to ride.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we were working with F1, and then they came out with the swing. This was an eye-opener. And from that moment, the wing foiling over here locally actually took off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now the parawing, obviously. Yesterday you said you were out with the parawing. What gear did you use?
I was using my Rover parawing, and I was on a 65-liter slingshot board, the Flowcraft. Yep. It's over there, actually.
Okay.
Just a mid-length board, 5'7", about 20-inch wide. And I was riding, since a few weeks or months, we were also setting the Armstrong stuff.
Yeah.
So I was riding the MA 790 with a 130 stab and 80 mast.
How do you like it?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
And you stayed dry.
Yeah.
Well, staying dry. And because I was out there probably at the same spot, or more or less at the same spot
Outdoor,
as you were.
Yeah, near the lighthouse.
Yes, exactly. A couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And going into the water, well, I don't have any hair, so it's easier to stay dry, but it's difficult to get into the waters, especially if you have some currents, onshore winds.
Where have you been? And what day? What was the wind direction?
I think it was Monday. There was
Northeast.
northwest.
Oh,
pretty much northwest, and a lot of white water coming in. there was this
You should have
shallow spot, and I walked out there and then tried to cross in.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a pair wing, I couldn't depower, so holding it on one hand in over
difficult.
20 knots and like having the white water, that was difficult.
There are some sandbars, and actually there's a really big sandbar out of here.
Yeah.
And that's where actually the waves are breaking onto, and that's the spot where you were. Actually the spot where the sandbar is stopping, basically.
Because I wanted to get some waves.
Yeah,
so I thought I'd
so
go
it's
out
good.
there.
So you should have contacted us because there was a better option for sure. But the moment you go past the sandbar, it becomes really deep again. And if you're on the wrong tide, because it's so deep, the current gets really strong and it's really hard to get out.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's messy, especially with the direction you had onshore. Difficult to ride.
It was quite messy.
Yeah.
That's why I actually, with that mayhem, with that pair wing, I switched back to wind wing, which was obviously a lot easier.
Yeah.
Did you know that spending time in cold water and wind can cause your ears to slowly grow extra bone, sometimes enough to block them completely? It's called surfer's ear or exostosis, and it's part of your body's natural protective response. But ear problems aren't only about cold. Warm or polluted water can also lead to swimmer's ear, infection and inflammation, whether in pools, lakes, or the ocean. SurfEars is the original patented earplug from Sweden. It's modular, customizable, and comfortable, designed to seal from water while keeping hearing and balance intact. Sustainably made and trusted by water people worldwide.
Do you wing anymore? Or are you just on a pair wing?
I do wing sometimes, but to be honest, if I get the chance to grab the power wing, I will go for the power wing. Yeah, I winged a lot. I've been wing foiling.
Yeah, and you're doing some crazy stuff. I mean, we're going to link your Instagram. Do you know it by heart, your Instagram handle? So people can check it out.
Martijn van Sinderen is my Instagram.
Yes, it's hard to spell.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it in the show notes so people can see. You're doing some crazy shit. And you've been to Switzerland as well. You've been to Lake Uri in Sisikon.
Yeah.
When was that? How was that? Why'd you go there?
We were actually visiting friends in Zurich.
Yeah.
And I met a guy who was also wing foiling. We had our wing stuff with us. I'm not really planning to go wing foiling somewhere, but just for the option, you know.
Yeah.
And he told me to go there because it was only 1 hour from Zurich, or 1.5. And he said, the forecast is looking good. We will get proper thermal winds.
Yeah.
And the camp spot is really nice. So it ended up to be a super nice 2 days of foiling over there. It was
very nice.
Yeah. Special place.
Yeah, with the mountains, the rocks, it's pretty cool. Also, if like you have the south wind, the föhn gets super strong.
Yeah,
like
can imagine. Yeah,
too
strong.
Actually.
Too strong.
Yes, I'd say
quite strong.
But this is your home spot, and this is big bay. You talked about the sandbank. It's also super shallow waters in front.
Yeah.
Can you maybe tell listeners where people have to go if they want to do this or that sport?
Yeah. Right now we're on the middle of the Brouwersdam on the North Sea side. This is also where the shop is. We're on the beach. Perfect.
Yeah. Talking about the shop later on.
And this is actually the kitesurf spot. So right out of here on the middle of the Brouwersdam, we've got shallow waters. Pretty much no swells, no currents, or a little bit of currents. Perfect for kite surfers that are beginners, intermediate. And with low tides, we get shallow waters for 1 kilometer long. So it's really easy.
What do you mean by shallow waters? Like knee deep or
waist deep?
Waist deep, okay.
Yeah, so you can stand everywhere. If you're a beginner wing foiler, the Grevelingenmeer, so the big saltwater lake is the best option to go out because there's no current. It's pretty much always flat water. And there's a lot of spots where you can go. So pretty much every wind direction is rideable.
That's just like
on the other side of the dam.
200, 400 meters.
100 meters of the other side.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you just have to get there. So you have to drive on the road. And there's a lot of spots there. So Kabbelaarsbank, the Punt. You can drive a bit further to other spots. There's a lot of options actually. If you are a more intermediate wing foiler and you prefer a bit more challenge and a bit of bumps and waves to ride.
Wild sea,
you can actually start in the north of the Brouwersdam on the North Sea side. We also call this the foil zone.
Yeah,
it's also perfect for kite foilers because even on low tides, it's steep.
Yeah.
So you can always start there with a kite foil also. But for wind foil, this is also perfect. You can also start on the south side of the Brouwersdam of the North Sea. It's also allowed to go wind foiling. Kite foiling is not allowed there. You're not allowed to fly a kite on that side.
Okay.
And if you want to, like us, you want to have a bit more challenge, you can go to the spot near the lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's called Noordweg. This is actually where the sandbar stops. The reason why we don't have any waves on this side of the beach is the sandbar, because it's actually stopping all the waves from coming in. It's breaking the swells or swells.
No, I'd say so.
And if you go there, the sandbar stops, and then you can go out. And then on good days, you can get really good kite surfing conditions or windsurfing conditions. You get perfect peeling waves. It used to be better 10 years ago, but you can get 10 turns if you want. You know, it's really good. But if the waves are not perfect or the wind's too onshore, or it's just super sloppy, you can go out on the wing foil or the kite foil or the para wing these days, and you can enjoy pretty easygoing chop and waves. Yeah.
Is this sandbank? Because here everything is sand basically.
Yeah.
Is this sandbank made artificially or?
No, it's actually naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it, because I'm curious. I don't know if you know, but like, I guess that the ocean takes away all the sand and levels everything out.
Yeah, that's actually what it's doing. I don't know the exact story, but what I know is that the sandbar is actually growing. So, of course, the dam where we're sitting on right now, this is artificial. Back in the days, there was no dam.
Yeah.
And this has changed a lot to everything. There was no beach here before the dam was here. The beach arrived by itself.
It formed after the dam was built.
Yeah, it arrived by itself, actually. And I think the sandbar was already there because it was also protecting the islands over here.
Yeah.
Because I think if the sandbars were not there,
there wouldn't have been any islands.
Maybe, or less islands, or harder to actually win these islands, because actually the islands are also kind of artificial. We're Dutchies. We made our own land, basically. But the sandbar is actually a process. 30 years ago, it was way smaller than now. It's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think we are lucky with the sandbar as people who are running businesses here, because the sandbar makes the spot super accessible for every type of rider base. But if you go behind the sandbar, there's actually one spot I didn't tell you about, but we also go behind the sandbar.
Okay.
So we start on the north side or the south side, southwest winds. We take our power wings or our wings. We go out for, it's around 3 kilometers one way. And then you get past the sandbar. And if you go there, then
it's really,
you get perfect downwind conditions.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, big walls, racing, sick. Yeah, sick.
But when you go there, you probably go not alone.
No, we go with each other. We take our phones. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Don't do it by yourself.
No,
it's crazy, because we are 4 to 5 kilometers out sometimes. Yeah, we're only crossing. We're actually crossing islands, basically. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, really
and you do that with friends who know. You do you take all the safety precautions, I suppose.
Yeah.
A lot of currents there probably as well. You have to check.
We know which tide. The currents are. There are some spots with a lot of current.
Yeah.
If the wind is strong enough and you have skills, you will get there.
Yeah, it's just safety-wise, if something were to happen, then it would just take you somewhere.
Yeah, then you would be taken out on the sea. But we take our phones with us and the safety watches. So in case something, actually, I think the basic rules: don't go out further than you can swim. But if the current gets too strong,
that's difficult. Do you take a second para wing with you if you go out that far?
Sometimes.
Or if you go out with the wing, you take a para wing just as a backup?
Well, no.
Okay.
No. But like I said, we're never on our own.
Yeah.
And we take our phones. So in case.
And you have a reception out there as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. But still, maybe do it with a local, with someone who knows. Do you guys
don't do it on your own?
The shop here, and let's talk about that shop, because it's really cool. It's on the beach, as you've said. There's a very good restaurant. I had a burger here yesterday. It was epic. Then we have the shop, a lot of nice gear, and you have the surf school as well.
Yeah,
those are the 3 parts that
Yeah.
consists of that school, Natural High. It's called.
That's what the company's name. Yeah. Originally we are a kite school.
Yeah.
That's how we started, and we've grown out to next to the school. There came a shop,
Yeah.
and then the restaurant came.
Okay.
Now over 150 people are working here.
Really?
total. Yeah.
How long have you been working here?
I think this is my 11th or my 12th
Wow.
year already. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What's your job here? What do you do? Except for podcasting,
I'm
of
actually
course?
responsible for selling the kites and the wings and the
Yeah.
foils and purchasing the stuff.
Okay. So you're in contact
Customer
with a lot of
service.
different brands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can test new things.
I have to test everything.
yeah,
Actually, we have a really big test center
Yeah.
where all the test gear is always available.
Yeah.
So from every brand we offer, we have test gear.
You have to, basically.
All foils from everyone, all foils from everything. You know, that's actually I'm lucky guy. I'm a lucky guy.
So cool.
Yeah.
How are you here working here 100%?
Yeah.
Like Monday to
5 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you're here and you feel like, well, the wind is super good? Can
Mhm.
you like make yourself a nice little schedule, or are you
Yeah,
there
well,
9 to 5 basically?
it's a 9 to 5 job, but since I'm also responsible for having contact with other brands, I have 2 days in the office.
Yeah.
And office days are quite flexible, I
Yeah.
say. So sometimes when the wind is good, I can take 2 hours off or 3 hours off to go whatever the conditions help me
Okay.
out to do. But when it's busy here in the shop, of course, and people are here, I cannot go away.
Of
And
course.
I have to be here for the customers.
Of
But
course.
then still, I'm on the beach. So if the wind is still there after 5 or 6, actually, we close at 6, I can go. You know, there's always time for me to go out.
All right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You started as a
Just
kite instructor or a
no,
surf
I just
instructor?
started in the shop.
Okay.
Yeah, as a helper basically. So
Yeah.
actually, I started downstairs with selling clothes.
Yeah.
And then slowly, I had to learn kite surfing still.
Mm-hmm.
So slowly, I got to learn kite surfing. Was pretty quickly actually. And then slowly, I got upstairs. Upstairs is where the hardware is being sold. And then bit by bit,
Okay.
responsibilities grow.
And you said
sports are evolving, and
you said
super fun.
150 people are working here?
Not in the shop. No, in the whole
But
company.
now.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, not all of them are working full time,
Yeah.
obviously. But I think we have over 150 people on the list that are some days or
Okay.
students or.
Because when I was here yesterday, it was very English, very international as
Yeah.
well. People from all over the place working here.
Yeah.
How's that?
Cool. Yeah. Like we have people from Peru, we have people from Spain, we have people from everywhere basically.
Yeah.
And I think that's a local thing here. People who live here are actually not doing a lot of work in the restaurants and that kind of stuff because people have other kind of jobs here.
Yeah.
And we have to get people from somewhere else to do the work. Basically, if no one wants to be in the restaurant, to work in the restaurant.
Yeah,
And also, this is in Holland, a lot of young people are doing this kind of jobs.
Yeah.
And the young people don't live here. We don't have a lot of young people living
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there are not a lot of houses.
Yeah.
And a lot of young people are living in the cities and not.
Do you live in the city as well? Are you considered young anymore? Sorry.
I'm 31.
Yeah.
31. I don't live in the city. No,
Okay,
no.
okay.
I used to for 1 year, and then
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this is not for me."
Yeah.
Now I live actually 5 minutes from here.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
in the
Okay.
in the town. Yeah. Yeah. So we have a lot of international people working here. It's quite a seasonal business, of
Yeah.
course, because during the winter, it's not as busy as
Yeah.
during.
But you're still open in winter.
The shop is still open. We
Yeah.
also have an online surf shop.
Yeah.
So we have to be there for our
Okay, yeah.
customers. And also in winter, people are traveling
Mhm.
overseas and they need gear to bring. So that's why we are here. And actually, I think you guys are going out in super cold conditions
Yeah.
in Swiss.
Yeah, we have to. If there's wind, you kind of have to.
Yeah, over here it's the same. The people, they just come. If it's 2 or 3 degrees, but the wind is perfect,
Yeah.
they just show up and we are here for them. Yeah.
I was in Brunisse. I live in Brunisse now
Yeah.
for vacation, and I was there. I cut my hair, and then this guy said, "What are you doing here? Because, like, why here?" I said,
Yeah.
"Well, it's nice. It's windy. It's cool.
Yeah.
The ocean's here." I said, "Yeah, but don't you want blue water?" it's
Yeah.
black or brown. But for me, it's really not a problem.
Mhm.
When you go at other places and you come back, is that like color difference something that you actually look forward to, or doesn't that bother you anymore?
Well, I'm a little bit of a colorblind guy, so colors don't bother me at all. But I actually like the conditions here.
Yeah.
I'm used to it. Of course, blue water is nice to have, but yeah, it's not about the color of the water, you know, and it's
Yeah.
also not about the temp because we have wetsuits
Yeah,
these days,
exactly.
and the wetsuits are really good, so we don't have to be cold. Of course, I prefer 20 degrees Celsius over 1 or 2.
Yeah, but what you gonna do?
Uh,
What you gonna do?
well,
When
yeah.
you go out with the foil, go out over there. But today is gonna be a special event.
Yeah.
Where something is gonna happen right here in front of the shop.
Yeah,
Can you talk?
we're gonna have a long distance race. It's called Round the Dam.
Damn.
It's actually the around the Brouwersdam. Yeah, around the dam. It's actually the second edition.
Okay.
Last year we organized it as well. And long distance means it's around 30 kilometers a race
Okay.
with a beach start. So everyone is on a line on the beach with their gear, and then the car is passing. And everyone's running into the water. And then, yeah, of course, there are some super fast guys because we have the pro fleet.
Yeah.
But we also have the masters, 60 plus guys.
Okay.
But everyone starts at the same time.
40 plus is masters.
Yeah, I think we have a 60 plus
Wow.
class as
Wow.
well. Yeah, yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we have a 60 plus class as well. Yeah, it's the Grandmaster class. Yeah,
And then
super cool day.
you run into the
We
shallow
run into
waters.
we're starting around high tide.
Okay.
And then high tide, the water is not shallow here. So
Okay.
we run into pretty deep water already.
Okay, good to know.
And then we're going to start downwind most of the time. So today the wind is west. We're going to go downwind all the way to the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Back to shore to the start line
Yeah.
again. And then upwind to the other buoy.
Yeah.
Upwind, and then we go back. And then the first one to finish is the winner. Really cool. I'm not sure how many participants we have right now, but
Yeah.
yesterday evening we had 50.
Okay.
And I think some people will show up today.
I might show up as well.
You should, man.
Yeah,
You can even join on your parrowing if you want.
You know, I took the biggest one
Mhm.
just because the wind doesn't look too good. It looks a little better now.
Yeah, I think
But
it's
it
gonna be
also
good.
depends on time. When are you going to start? When's the start going to be?
12.
At 12. And it should get windy by then.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually considering the parawing, but then again, with the wing, it's just so much easier.
Hey, you will be faster, and you will definitely make it easier with the wing.
You know, it's not about
Yeah.
being fast anyway. I'm not fast anyway.
Yeah.
I'm very average. But I mean, it's super far away. The lighthouse, I can
Mhm.
see. How can I see the buoy there? Is it like a
Well,
huge
during
buoy
the
or
skippers
just
meeting, they will tell you where to go,
okay?
and then you will know.
Because sometimes when I'm on the water, it's hard to orientate myself.
Mhm. Can imagine.
No problem.
Well, I know the waters here. So
Yeah, for you,
I
of
know.
course. But if I can,
And the
like,
boys are big, you know,
Okay.
and they will explain you.
okay.
It will be good. And we have a lot of boats in the water.
Okay.
So in case people don't make it,
Yeah.
we will pick you up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think
it's
I
safe.
might, show up and give it a
Yeah,
go.
it's gonna be fun. It's only 30 kilometers,
That's true.
so it's 1 hour basically.
Yeah.
If you're riding on average speeds,
Yeah.
1 hour, 15 minutes.
Are you gonna take part?
I can't because I have to be in the shop.
Oh,
Actually,
come
this
on,
week,
really?
yeah, I really have to.
Don't you have? Can I have to be out there? To show and promote here.
Kind of, but there are enough people to
Okay,
to promote
okay.
here. Yeah. Actually, this weekend is a Hemelvaarts weekend.
Oh yeah.
So Thursday was a holiday,
Mhm.
and this is one of the most busy weekends of the year for us.
Oh really?
We have a lot of German people here because
With campers.
with campers, and
Mhm.
the Brouwersdam is perfect for people with campers.
It is.
because you
Yeah,
can
I
park,
wanted to talk about that as
you
well.
can
Yeah.
park anywhere you want, not to sleep, but you can park.
And you don't
anywhere.
have to
It's for
pay
free.
anything. Yeah.
And you
Even on
just-
the steep side.
Yeah.
There's so many spaces.
There's always enough space
Yeah,
to park your
crazy.
car here, and you're near the beach immediately. So because of this busy weekend, we also are very busy in the shop.
Yeah.
And this is one of the weekends. It's actually like this: when people are off, I have to work because when people have free time,
Yeah.
they come to
here.
the Brouwersdam,
Yeah.
and they come to test gear or to buy gear,
Yeah.
and that's where I come in. Yeah, or we come in. I'm working a team with a super excited foiling crew, surfers, kite surfers. It's super fun environment here to work.
I also want to talk about gear because there's so many nice things here. Maybe like, what's your favorite at the moment? What would you take if you were
I was
to go
already
winging?
afraid that you're gonna ask me this. It really depends on the conditions.
But like for today, for the race today, what would you take? Or what would you suggest actually?
If I would participate today,
you would probably take a huge wing just to be faster.
Yeah, I think I would take a North, like the mode wing. Yeah, it's a free race wing.
Okay.
One of the fastest accessible free race wings on the market, I guess. 5'5", maybe bigger, 6'2" or something like that. I would take 95 centimeter mast.
Just to navigate the chop.
To go upwind faster, you can edge better. And I think I would also go with a North foil. They make these high aspect models. They are really thin, not accessible, not for everyone. Some people find them too hard to ride. I think I would take an 850. Okay. With a small step, 160 step, and a 65 centimeter fuselage. Yeah. And then I would go for this board, the North Midi. Yeah. Super efficient in takeoff. Yeah. This is actually my go-to board. I ride in pretty much any kind of conditions. And a harness.
Oh, 100% a harness.
Because otherwise you cannot go upwind fast enough.
No,
or you cannot.
Fast enough, long enough.
I did some racing. And the first time I didn't use a harness. The second heat I took a harness.
Yeah, I can imagine.
From the shop, I had to drive up and down because it's impossible. Yeah, right. So overpowered. Yeah. That's what I would take for the racing. For the surfing or the paddling, to be honest, we sell. I think we sell pretty top-notch brands. Yeah. We sell F1. We sell the new Slingshot one lock system. We sell Armstrong. We have the duotone foils. We've got the SF series from North. They're all good foils,
and you always have to test them and try them. That is
I can get whatever I like from the shop. Yeah.
A couple of days ago, there was a Defi wing in Windsurfing. Have you ever been there? Have you done that?
Not yet.
Is that something on your bucket list then?
I want to do it one day. Yeah. Sure.
Is this kind of a similar thing? Maybe a little bit smaller?
Well, of course, the Defi wing is inspirational stuff to do same kind of event over here because we have space. You know, we have a lot of water, and
usually have wind.
I'm not organizing the event, but my colleague Kai is organizing it, and we are taking the Defi wing or the wind as a big inspiration or example to do something like this. I mean, it's not about the race itself. It's about getting people together who enjoy water sports or wing foiling. And that's actually the organizer, Kai. And have fun on the water together. Of course, you've got the really fast guys who are really stoked to win. And everyone is stoked, obviously. Be there. Be there.
Kind of have to now.
But it's more about getting together with the people and have fun, doing the race together, drink something together, and have a nice day or weekend on the water.
That is epic, man.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to wrap up the episode. Is there anything else you want to tell, like, people who think, well, I've heard about Brouwersdam, I want to come here, when they should come, what they should bring, maybe, accommodation, anything?
Well, you can actually come any day of the year because we're open pretty much every day. The best season, wind-wise, is actually spring and fall. Yeah. Winter can get really windy too, but you have to be quite extreme to enjoy these kind of conditions.
And summer is not so much wind.
Summer we sometimes get really good winds, and if you don't care about really perfect conditions, you just want to have fun on the water. Summer is also super nice because we get a lot of thermal winds in the summer, but then it's 15 to 20 knots most of the time. Perfect for foiling. Not perfect for kite surfing or windsurfing. It's always a good time to be here. And there are not many weeks, if you plan to go here a week, there are not many weeks where you will score no wind. There's always something happening.
Nice.
And in case there's no wind, it's very good for cycling, or we have diving spots nearby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Grevelingenmeer has a lot of diving spots.
Do you see anything
can go sailing.
in those brown waters?
Apparently, I've never been there. I'm not diving, but a lot of people are coming here every day to dive as well. Yeah. If you like water sports,
That's the place to go.
this is a water sport heaven, man. Yeah, the wind direction doesn't matter. You can park your car anywhere near the beach for free.
Yeah.
We have a lot of campsites.
And you can get your gear here, rent stuff as well.
We also rent out stuff.
Yeah. Can people test before they buy here?
Try before you buy is actually what we are very proud of. If people want to buy a new foil from F1 or Slingshot or North or Duotone or Armstrong, we have all the gear here.
Yeah.
So some shops organize test days together with brands. At Natural High, every day is a test day. So we're open from 9 to 6. You can walk in, try your new North foil or try your new F1 foil. You want to be sure of the new F1 system. Doesn't matter. New Powerwing. We also have a lot of them to try. Kites, boards.
Everything.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
That is epic,
every day
man.
is a test day. So it's always worth to come here. I think this is your first time here. Or have you been here before?
I've been
Long
here
time
before,
ago.
but I've never gone out here.
Okay.
Like I've been to the Markham. I've been to the what's the other?
It's not
kind
here.
of-
That's
no,
I've never been there. I mean,
Oh, really?
I've never been there. No.
Dude, I did some downwinders there, and
it's good.
the waves are perfect because you're
Mhm.
next to the road, like 100 meters next to the road, and the bumps are perfect. And there was I was at there's another kind of famous place, a little bit more up north.
Scheveningen.
No, it's Katwijk.
Katwijk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was out there, also super wild.
Yeah, this
Like,
is wild North Sea.
It's really difficult.
There's no sandbar like
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's super wild. A lot of current.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a spot a bit more north. It's called Wijk aan Zee. Or
Okay.
IJmuiden. This is actually also wild North Sea, but it's close to a sea or a harbor exit.
Okay.
So there's a big dam going outside on the sea. And with southwest winds, you get really lined up
Really?
wind swells on the north side. And with northwest winds, you can go to the south side of the wall.
Okay.
And then you get really lined up
Oh,
walls
wow, nice.
for riding.
All right.
It's from here, it's still 2 hours driving, kind of.
Yeah, but you know, people sometimes take an hour to get to their local spot, so it's really no big deal.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much for taking your time, for coming in early.
Yeah,
to talk
That's cool.
about your spot here. That was so cool, and I think I'm gonna sign up for that race now.
You should. Definitely. It's definitely
Exciting.
worth it.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you for having me.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
Super cool. All right.
Do you get a lot of listeners?